I'm 25. My father passed away. I'm a fiber optic cable slicer. I lost over 100 pounds since he died. I've got my own place, but I still feel pretty hopeless and lost in the world. Any advice?
Well, oh, he just knocked that kid out. He was trying to get him with a knife. How did they defend against the punch?
I like the thing you said about knowing that whoever you've lost doesn't want you to be sad about them being gone. They just want you to go harder, go harder for them. I think that's the best way. But I haven't lost.
Listen, being lost and not having any bearings as a young man, that's like the hardest. That's potentially the hardest thing you'll ever have to deal with. It's not even necessarily just that you lost your father, but just feeling rudderless or directionless in your mid-20s. That's kind of the age where you realize how potentially hopeless that if you're early 20s or you're in your late teens and you're rudderless or directionless, it's still fun. But once you get into your mid 20s and you're directionless or feeling lost, you're more cognizant of how hopeless that situation potentially could be. So that's that's a tight spot. But I think you might just have to suffer. Those feelings, those will go away once you, if you avoid drugs and alcohol, and you try to be reasonably sort of aware of what paths your future might, as long as you're not ignoring the consequences of whatever sort of drudgery or thing it is, a state that you're caught in, you'll end up fine. But there's some things where you just have to suffer through them. There's not really a trick or any kind of thing that anybody can say to make you feel better or give you any kind of perspective. I think if you're 25 and you are rudderless and your dad just died, that you probably just your life sucks, and you're just gonna have to suffer through it until your fortunes change or the tide changes, which it inevitably will. So just remember that time heals all wounds. That a life really does change, and do the best that you can, and don't turn to substances or any kind of empty crap to fill that hole. Be comfortable with the fact that there's a hole there. That's what I would say about that.